Describe the stages of the recycling process.
The flowchart illustrates the process of recycling plastic bottles, highlighting each stage from collection to the production of new bottles. Overall, the process involves several key steps that transform used plastic into reusable materials. Initially, plastic bottles are collected from various sources, such as households and recycling bins. Following collection, these bottles undergo sorting to remove contaminants and non-recyclable items. Once sorted, the bottles are cleaned thoroughly to eliminate any residues. The next stage involves shredding the cleaned bottles into small flakes, which facilitates easier processing. These plastic flakes are then melted down and formed into pellets. Subsequently, these pellets can be used to manufacture new plastic products, including fresh bottles, thus completing the recycling loop. In conclusion, the flowchart effectively demonstrates the systematic approach to recycling plastic bottles. This process not only conserves resources but also minimizes environmental impact, showcasing the importance of recycling in promoting sustainability.
Paragraph by paragraph breakdown. Paragraph 1, Introduction. This paragraph sets the context by stating the flowchart's purpose, illustrating the recycling process, and provides an overview of the process. It uses strong academic vocabulary, illustrates, highlighting, involves, transform. The overall assessment of the process as involving several key steps is concise and effective. Paragraph 2. This paragraph details the initial stages: collection from households and recycling bins, sorting to remove contaminants and non-recyclables, and thorough cleaning. The phrasing is clear and uses appropriate vocabulary: undergo sorting, contaminants, eliminate residues. Paragraph 3. This paragraph describes the later stages: shredding into flakes, melting into pellets, and finally, manufacturing new products. The language is precise and uses strong verbs: facilitates, melted down, manufacture. The phrase, recycling loop, is a good summary of the cyclical nature of the process. Paragraph 4. Conclusion. This paragraph summarizes the overall effectiveness of the recycling process and highlights its environmental benefits. It uses strong concluding language, effectively demonstrates, conserves resources, minimizes environmental impact, showcasing the importance. The mention of sustainability ties the process to a larger environmental context. Contrast between introduction and conclusion. Introduction gently illustrates and overviews, for instance. The flowchart illustrates the process of recycling plastic bottles, highlighting each stage from collection to the production of new bottles. While conclusion summarizes the overall, for instance, in conclusion, the flowchart effectively demonstrates the systematic approach to recycling plastic bottles. In the conclusive introduction, it shows that overall, the process involves several key steps that transform used plastic into reusable materials. While conclusion highlights the importance of recycling in promoting sustainability. Writing clues. First paragraph. The flowchart illustrates the process of recycling plastic bottles, highlighting. Overall, the process involves several key steps that. Second paragraph. Initially, plastic bottles are collected from various resources, such as. Following collocation, these bottles undergo sorting to. Once sorted, the bottles are cleaned thoroughly, to eliminate any residues. Third paragraph. The next stage involves. These plastic flakes are then. Subsequently, the pellets can be used to. Including fresh bottles, thus completing the recycling loop. Fourth paragraph. In conclusion, the flowchart effectively demonstrates the system approach to. This process not only conserves resources but also minimizes environment impact. Conclusion statement, showcasing the importance of recycling in promoting sustainability. Paraphrases and additional paraphrases for improved learning. There are original phrase, paraphrase, and additional phrase. 1. The flowchart illustrates the process. The diagram shows the stages of. The process is depicted in the accompanying flowchart. 2. Several key steps that transform. A series of crucial stages that convert. Critical phases that change. 3. Collected from various sources. Gathered from diverse origins. Obtained from multiple locations. 4. Undergo sorting to remove contaminants. Are sorted to eliminate impurities. Are processed to remove unwanted materials. 5. Eliminate any residues. Remove any remaining traces. Get rid of leftover materials. 6. Facilitates easier processing. Makes further processing simpler. Simplifies subsequent steps. 7. Melted down and formed into pellets. Fused and molded into small cylindrical pieces. Liquefied and shaped into granules. 8. Thus completing the recycling loop. Thereby closing the cycle. Creating a closed-loop system. 9. Conserves resources. Saves materials. Preserves resources. 10. Minimizes environmental impact. Reduces environmental harm. Lessens the environmental burden. 11. Showcasing the importance of recycling. Demonstrating the value of recycling. Highlighting the significance of waste recovery.
Thank you for watching. Please give us like, share, comment, and subscribe for more useful videos. Bye.